Have you ever thought that a food we've always believed to be delicious and healthy could actually be a silent threat? One example is cheese. Yes, cheese. That yellowish-white creamy food often found in bread, biscuits, pasta, or snacks. It tastes good, but be careful. Especially for those of us entering our golden years. Let's take it slow and easy, so it's easier to understand. Cheese comes from milk and does contain calcium, which is good for the bones. But behind that benefit, cheese hides several dangers that are important for us to understand. Especially for our bodies that are no longer as strong as they used to be. First, cheese contains a high amount of saturated fat. This type of fat can raise bad cholesterol in the blood. High cholesterol can clog blood vessels, trigger heart attacks, and even strokes. If we eat cheese too often, our bodies gradually store up that saturated fat. And if we already have high blood pressure or heart issues, the risks are even higher. Second, cheese is also high in salt or sodium. Even a small slice of cheese can contain enough salt to make your heart work harder. At this age, our heart strength isn't like it used to be. Same with our kidneys. When we consume too much salt, our blood pressure rises, kidneys get tired, and the body becomes unbalanced. Third, cheese is calorie dense. But here's the problem. As we age, our physical activity decreases. If we continue eating high-calorie foods like cheese without balancing it with enough movement, the excess calories turn into body fat. This leads to weight gain, higher diabetes risk, and puts stress on our joints. And there's more. Cheese sold in stores, especially packaged ones, is usually processed cheese. That means it's filled with preservatives, artificial flavorings, food colorings, and more. These additives make it even harder for our organs, especially the liver and kidneys, to function properly. Aging organs have to work extra hard to filter out the toxins. There's also something many people don't realize: lactose intolerance. This is the body's inability to digest lactose, the natural sugar found in milk and dairy products like cheese. Many older adults develop this without realizing it. The symptoms can be as simple as bloating, nausea, or diarrhea after eating cheese. It's the body saying, "I'm having a hard time digesting this." Some types of cheese, especially aged cheeses, are even harder to digest. These cheeses are dense, strong-smelling, and can cause stomach discomfort or digestive issues, especially if our gut is already sensitive to fatty foods. And here's something rarely talked about. Saturated fat in cheese can also impact brain function. Studies have shown that a diet high in saturated fat can speed up memory loss, decrease focus, and even increase the risk of dementia. We all want to stay mentally sharp, to remember our children and grandchildren clearly, to stay ourselves. So, does this mean we must completely stop eating cheese? Not necessarily, but we do need to control the amount and how often we consume it. If you want to have cheese, choose a healthier type, like low-fat cheese, plant-based cheese, or fresh cheese with less salt. But still, eat in moderation and not every day. We used to believe that cheese was great for bone health due to its calcium, but now we can turn to better, safer sources of calcium, like tofu, tempeh, small fish eaten whole with bones, spinach, broccoli, or calcium-fortified soy milk. These are easier to digest and much friendlier to our aging bodies. Dear elders whom I love, also be extra cautious with moldy cheeses like blue cheese. These might seem fancy or premium, but they contain certain bacteria that can weaken the immune system, especially dangerous for older adults. Eating these can trigger infections or allergies that are hard to treat. Yes, cheese is tasty, but at this stage in life, we must be wiser. Don't just think about the flavor. Think about how it affects your health. Your body has carried you through decades. It deserves care and nourishment, not extra burden. Living healthy doesn't mean you have to suffer. It means knowing what to reduce and what to replace. We don't need to eat like we did when we were young. Our body's needs are different now. And if we make smart food choices, we can stay healthy, active, and joyful with our families. Let's reflect a little on our eating habits. If you've been having cheese toast for breakfast or cheese-flavored snacks every night, try swapping them out. Maybe with fruit, avocado, or fresh veggies. It may take time to adjust, but soon you'll feel the difference. Don't forget to drink enough water every day. It keeps your body fresh and helps your kidneys flush out waste. Reduce salty, processed, and fatty foods. All of this contributes to a better future. Sometimes we eat not because we're hungry, but because we're lonely, bored, or emotionally craving comfort. That's normal. But let's find comfort in other things. Chatting with the grandchildren, listening to music, enjoying a quiet morning walk, or having peaceful moments of prayer. These things heal the heart and body too. And please, help your family understand. Your children and grandchildren may not know that cheese can harm your health. Don't hesitate to gently tell them, "Dear, I can't eat cheese like I used to anymore. Fresh food is better for me now." They will surely understand. Diseases often come silently, but if we take precautions now, we don't need to worry. Remember the saying, prevention is better than cure. Let's not let our bodies fall apart over something as small as a snack. Lastly, remember our goals at this age. It's no longer about status or wealth. It's about health, about watching our grandchildren grow, about worshipping in peace, about not becoming a burden to others. All of this is possible if we care about what we put in our bodies. Thank you for listening all the way through. May you always be blessed with good health, long life, and peaceful days with your loved ones. Feel free to share this with friends, neighbors, or relatives, so more people can become aware of how important it is to manage food choices as we age. See you in the next healthy story. Stay strong, keep smiling, and always be wise with your food choices. Because this body is a gift, and taking care of it is the best way to show gratitude to God and our family.